Whew. It finally happened. This was an intense week, guys. Yeah, long time no see. I know, as usual, busy as always. But I wanted to get this out there. I've been, I can't. I want to talk about this. I do. I don't want to keep this like a long discussion, but I do want to put some of my thoughts out there. Seeing that, like I said, it's been an intense week. It's been a jam-packed week of Pokemon information left and right. We started off with the Detective Pikachu trailer, the new one that looked fantastic, and it just looks better and better every time I see it. I think that was on what was it, Monday? I don't remember. It was the 26th. And then they finally announced Gen 8, and not only did they announce it, but they also gave us gameplay footage and introduced the starters to it, which is insane. I don't think they've ever crammed so much as an announcement trailer. Usually we just get the logos, the titles. No, this one they gave us everything that we wanted from the get-go, which is amazing. And then they showed us the Mewtwo trailer the next day for the new movie that's coming out, which is essentially a 3D remake of the original first Pokemon movie, which looks pretty cool. I mean, there's some odd things about it, but overall it just looks awesome. But I really wanted to talk about this new generation, the Sword and Shield Gen 8, the starters, the region, everything. I mean, what you see on the screen is essentially what everyone's been seeing. There's the Galar region in the back, not the entirety of it, but the central portion of it. And then we have the 3 starters. So first things first, let's talk about the starters, because the starters are fairly interesting. I know there's been a lot of talk of rumors and speculations of why they're like this, or obviously fire is going to be this, so on and so forth. For instance, okay, let's talk about the fire starter, Scorbunny. Scorbunny is okay. He reminds us in the position of Chimchar. I keep seeing that meme going around where if you just put them side by side by when Chimchar, the drawing of Chimchar, it's exactly the same pose, everything to the T. But apparently this also confirms the continuance of the Zodiac, because I guess for every fire starter it takes place of one of the animals on the Zodiac, and obviously Bunny is one of them, so it continues that theory. It looks okay. I think this one's going to be more of a fast starter Pokemon, so obviously the emphasis on speed here. Not sure what to think of it overall. I mean, it's okay. We have Bunnelby though, and I know Bunnelby's not fire, but he just reminds me of Bunnelby. It's like Bunnelby and Chimchar fused together, you get Scorbunny. It's okay. I don't know. Then we have Grookey, right? Yeah, Grookey, which I don't even know what to make of this thing. It's like a chimp fused with a parrot, and it's got this stick that makes him look Rafiki-ish. I don't even know. He's all right. He's kind of cute in his own way, but he's probably my least favorite of the 3. And looking at the polls of everyone else, it seems like that's true for everything. For everyone else, is that he seems to be the least favorite, which is a shame. I feel like he's gonna have a very cool evolutionary line, but just right now he just the top part of it reminds me of Turtwig. And I swear I feel like we've seen that pose or something before. I don't know. He just looks okay, fine at best, I guess. But then we get to the water starter, my personal favorite, which is Sobble. Sobble is the cutest looking water Pokemon. One of the cutest water looking Pokemon I've seen. He's so shy. He's like the coward of the 3, but that just means that he's gonna have probably the best evolution, the final evolution ever out of all 3. And Sobble is gonna be obviously my main starter, regardless of who is gonna be cool or not. Sobble was probably always gonna be the one I choose anyway, because they always start with water types. But honestly, I think Sobble is the best of the 3. He's more. You know what? I can't even say he's more unique, because if anything, Grookey is actually more unique, because I haven't seen really anything like it. But Sobble is just I don't know. He just seems well balanced as far as design and as far as typing, and he looks good. He looks really good. And I think what Scorbunny and Sobble are tied for favorites, which is fine. I can see that happening. but definitely Sobble all the way. So hashtag Team Sobble. That's who I'm going for. Now let's talk about the region. Now the Galar region, like I said, it's a central portion that you can see back there. My first concern was that it was going to be extremely linear, because if you look it up, like it just essentially is like a straight line, which was worrisome. But then if you look at it closely, there's a lot of like interconnected paths, and there's like trains that you can take, and there's like a lot of different routes that you can take to these different places. So I don't think it's going to be as linear as we think it is. I don't want it to be like, oh, point one, go down this path, you're at point two, go down this path, you're at point three, that's it. I want to be able to have like all these different routes and options, and even if some of it's blocked off, that's fine, but I just want to be able to like feel like I'm exploring. Now, if you ever look through if you watch the trailer, which I'm sure all you have, there was a couple interesting things. Like, it looks very open worldish, but I don't think it is, and I think that's part of Game Freak, like kind of pushing the boundaries, like kind of going out of their comfort zone and testing things out, but at the same time still trying to keep to what they've always done. So if you looked at the trailer, like the landscape is beautiful. There's a lot of large open spaces, and I think that's what kind of gives us the illusion of it being like the open world RPG that we think that we usually think of when we think of like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, or Mario Odyssey and things like that. But I think it's gonna be, that's all it is. It's just like large space, but it's not like necessarily like, oh, if I go over here and I do all this and I can do this and this, and then it'll be completely off track of the story and I can go back to it later. I don't think it's gonna be anything like that. But I think Game Freak is trying to work that out by giving us that large space, by seeing how is it that we interact with that, how do they deal with it, do they fill it with Pokemon, do they fill it with towns, like what is it that they're going to do. I think it's, like I said, it's their way of testing things out, testing new things out for themselves. And then there was an instance, I don't think I hear many people talking about it, but like you'll see like a trainer that's just like not crawling, but like sneaking through the grass, like crouching. And I'm wondering if that's like a new mechanic, like just like a simple minor thing where if you want to prevent or if you want to reduce the amount of encounters, then you just like crouch and then you just kind of sneak through the grass if you want to. Or maybe it's like a better way of sneaking up on a Pokemon. I'm not sure, but I thought that was kind of neat. A little fun thing to add in there. They didn't show us the legendaries, although there's a lot of rumors going around as to what could be the legendaries. If you look at the Sword and Shield logos, I mean, like the hilt and the top part of the shield is like it's like a wolf, a silhouette of a wolf. I mean, I think it'd be really cool if it's like a wolf legendary Pokemon, like a dire wolf or something like that. That'd be super sweet. And then there's like talks of a dragon, some sort of like maybe as a pseudo legendary. I don't know. Like I said, we have a lot of information, but we don't have a lot of information. It's a really good balance. I mean, this trailer was everything that we needed, and it was perfect, and it was so inviting, and it was just like mind blowing. I think it's just part of also the excitement behind it, that we've been waiting for this, and now we got it, and everything's like brand new, and it's just great. There's also talks of like armor evolution. I don't want to get into that because it's just rumors. I really want to wait for official stuff. I like hearing some speculation as long as the evidence behind it is factual, or not factual, but like it's logical. So I don't like going into it myself unless I'm casually talking with like people around me. It's just speculation. Got to be careful, because like I think one of the biggest problems with waiting for something new is that we overhype and we expect certain things when we speculate, and it's like, oh, that would be cool, yeah, that would be awesome, oh yeah, let's have that. And then when it doesn't happen, then we think it's like the worst game ever because it doesn't have what we wanted initially. So that's why I don't like speculation. I think we kind of get too carried away with it. That's why I try not to do it as much as I can. What else is going on here? So the Galar region is a beautiful region. It's obviously based off the UK, I think, because we have Big Ben. We have the whole mining cave, which is I guess like a big deal over there. The whole mining, like as an industry or whatever. Yeah, there's just like a lot of the shape of it and everything is very similar to it. It's great. I think this is shaping up to be probably one of the best and probably most memorable Pokemon adventures we'll ever go on, and it's great, and I can't wait for it. I know a lot of people were thinking like Sinnoh remakes were gonna happen. I don't think that is. I mean, I have a lot of thoughts as to why it shouldn't happen or why it probably won't happen, but I can say that for another video. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys because it's been a while. I mean, I do have Pokemon video openings that I still have to upload and stuff. I'll get there. I'm also like in the middle of trying to get a new computer too, so hopefully that'll help out with some things. But I definitely wanted to get this video out there because I wanted to share my excitement with it. I know I don't sound like it either, probably because I'm actually a little sick too. But dude, I was like so happy when I was watching the direct on that morning and just seeing everything. I saw it probably like 5 or 6 times that morning before, or that day at least, before I left my job, and then I watched it more at home with my kids and everything. It's an awesome direct. It's an awesome Pokemon game. The graphics are beautiful. They're more enhanced than the Sun and Moon were, which I know, you know, I think people were expecting a little bit more higher detail and higher resolution stuff, but I think it's great the way it is. It makes it look so fresh and new, but at the same time keeps the nostalgia of what Pokemon is and should be. And I think Game Freak is doing a great job with like making us feel we're on a Pokemon adventure, and I really hope that's the case this time around. But I think that's gonna be it, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll talk about this more and more as time goes. I just wanted to get my initial thoughts and reactions and impressions on this out there, and then hopefully I'll get some more videos uploaded here soon. Like I said, I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. I'll try. I'm trying. I haven't forgotten you guys, I swear. But that's gonna be it. So Galar region, great. Gen 8, great. Sword and Shield, obviously gonna pick Sword. Sobble's the best starter. That's gonna be it, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video.